It's exactly what I would do if I was starting my solo marketing agency once again in 2024. There's a lot of people starting a marketing agency now than it is ever before. And the reason why is because more and more people are waking up to the fact that if you're not on social media, you don't really have a business. And what's going on is that there's a lot of marketing agencies that are coming up on the scene. I see their ads and they're all running the same type of ad. And pay attention to the things that I'm about to share with you because they can absolutely make or break your business. The first thing I would do if I was starting my marketing agency all over again is I would actually seek support. There's a lot of information online, but it's disorganized information. And that does quite the opposite of what you wanted to do. And it feels like drinking out of a fire hose because everybody and their dog has a different opinion on what you should do to grow an agency. The traditional agency model has a very low barrier to entry. Now, what I would do if I was starting over, first thing is I would hire somebody so they can give me a structured way of following a blueprint that actually leads to me being successful in this business. Because if I just follow everybody's advice on the internet, then it's not really guaranteed that I would end up where I want to end up. I started out not seeking help because I was cheap, and it took me so long. Now, mind you, when I was starting out, which was about 4 years ago, there wasn't really that many people talking about this. I mean, there was some people here and there, but it's important to get with the people that are actually in the niche that you're trying to grow. So I would definitely spend some money to hire somebody to show me, hey, this is what's possible. These are the steps you got to take. These are the pitfalls you got to watch out for. That's what I would actually spend money on. I'm doing it right now, but I'm not in the marketing agency game anymore. I'm doing it right now with other things I'm investing a lot of money in. But the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to make sure I know about the roadmap. After I would hire somebody and I'll get the blueprint, I would then change the offer. I would make sure that it's not the traditional retainer model, because the retainer model, it is obsolete. You have to be able to grow this business with paid ads. Content and everything else works, but there's nothing that's going to get you from point A to your end goal in a faster fashion than running paid ads. So you have to implement that into your arsenal. The traditional, hey, you pay us and whether you get results, whether you don't, it is extremely saturated. What I would do is I would switch my model, and instead of a retainer model, I will make it so that the client only pays when they get paid. And not only that, but I would make sure that I have full access to their CRM so I know exactly what's going on, and that's for my own personal protection. And in this situation, what you're looking for is you're looking to gain a large pool of clients, realize that not everybody is a superstar closer, and then only to be on the conservative side, about 10 to 15% of those people are going to be absolute killers. The rest of them, you're going to throw out the window. And that's just the end of that. Now, if you have unrealistic expectations, you'll be like, whoa, it's not really working for most people. Like, that's not really how I should do things. And you know, most clients are not happy or whatever. Listen, you have to know the reason why they're not happy. Most of the time, people get on with you and they give you a shitty area, and you can't really do anything about that, which you should be transparent with them about. You should tell them, hey, listen, if your target area is not as big, then I don't know if we can get you results. And to answer a question for a lot of people that are looking to get into the agency space, listen, you can still get in it. There's no saturation. There's only saturation of poor offers. If you don't know how to come up with a good offer, then make sure you get Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Offers, and that will solve your problem. Pick your brain. If you just put your brain to work and then you read the book a few times, guarantee you come up with a great offer. All it is that you're doing is you're just changing the way you charge people for your services. It is still the same service you're delivering. You're not doing anything more or anything less. Now, I tell people in this way of working with clients, you have to protect yourself, which I already mentioned, but I want to iterate that point. You have to gain access of their CRM. Meaning not the Go High Level CRM or whatever they work in the leads out of, but you have to make sure that you're in their portal, in the project management tool, you could see whether deals are coming through or not, because you need to know when you're getting paid. In that way, you could demand a lot more than if you were just getting paid a couple of $1,000s a month for doing that same service. Now, some people are probably asking themselves, well, if you already got the offer figured out, how are you really connecting the dots? Like, how are you going to get leads? I already told told you, you got to run ads. Your ads on a good offer are going to be so much cheaper. Now, in the delivery portion of your service, you're going to first hire people with experience in running solar ads, and then you're going to promise them, obviously, something that you pay on the back end, and then a very small fee per client on the front end. And as soon as you get enough clients, and as soon as they start paying you money, you could hire that individual, look for somebody else that you can hire full time that's going to cost you less money. This is everything in a nutshell that I would do if I was starting my agency again in 2024. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions for me, put it down in the comments below. If this video gets a good amount of likes, then I'll probably continue making those. Thank you once again for watching. See you in the next one.